Good morning and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. My name is Books and today we will continue to jump into hard mode straight away. Now, I have been playing this game off camera a little bit, trying to work out how to actually make some money because, yeah, hard mode was hard. You gotta make sure you're thinking through things, and I seem to have worked out a formula. Now, I am playing on a different map, so let me just get the if you want to follow along or play along, we're looking at a different seed. So the map seed is Pooks, all capital 05, right? That's the one we're going for. As you can tell, the temperate is climate, vehicles Europe, nameless Europe, environment temperate, difficulty hard. Those are the settings. Then here's all the locations one. So basically, industry target is high, and industries will rarely disappear. Is basically what these equate down to, but this is what should be happening in it. So we'll just close that off and go back to the game, and I'll show you what I've done so far. So we're on a very large map, in case you're wondering. And so what I did to start off with is start using boats instead. So boats are actually seem to be very cost efficient. And we've gone with a fuel line and a food run. And so what you can tell is that we've got our oil well here, so that's producing oil and it's loaded into this straight into this port here. Then we had this thing called the fuel circuit, the line there. I've now also made a direct crude to refinery here because it needs a little bit more oil to run. And we ran it down to Upton upon Severn Port, which is now into level 2, which is great. We have a level 2 refinery. It's spitting out. It actually needs more oil to go faster. And then we've got all this fuel kind of sitting here ready to be shipped off. And that fuel gets shipped up to here. So currently we're picking up here, dropping off here, picking up oil, dropping off up to here. That oil is then turned into fuel, and that fuel is then transported all the way back down to our starting location, and we're dropping off fuel. What that means is that each point of the journey, my ship is it's getting paid, right? It's being paid for every single point that it goes along, and that seems to be really important. Is that you don't have empty things. Now they're not always full is kind of part of the problem why I've got a direct, crude to refinery run going at the moment, because it's basically hang on, we've got to get closer. It's a 2-to-1 ratio here, and then it's a 1-to-1 ratio up here. So as a result, the boats aren't always full. We've put in this crude run here basically to try and help that out and push a little bit more of this oil into the refinery, because we've got 400 production here and we have a 400 consumption as well. So I'm hoping that that additional run will help us out with the production of refined oil ready to go into our fuel over here. So it should end up producing, if the production here is 400, we actually need another oil well to go into that. We're at that point, so it could be this guy up here, it could be this guy here. I think there's one down, yeah, there's a couple down here, although I'm thinking that these two belong to this, and then if I can then get that fuel going somewhere else, I don't know. Maybe it could be starting to supply the chemical plant down here. I'm not sure. So these are all decisions we've still got to make. But yeah, we get that circuit going. Now the other circuit that we've got going on here is a food one. So we've got the farm here. It's going straight into this exchange. It's going all the way up here. There's a quick shuttle. It's a little bit too far from the port. So we've got basically shuttle buses or shuttle trucks running the food in and then running the food back, which means that it's a profitable line because it's doing stuff each way. It'll carry more from here to here than back, because it's again a 2-to-1 ratio. But then the food stacks up here, so our boats go here, grab food, or grab grain, go up here, drop off grain, grab food, come down to here, drop off food, and then it's just a very short trip while it's going empty. So we've got high utilization. Then we have basically trucks shuttling down into Oakhampton. Now, Oakhampton is, I'm not 100% satisfied here because if we look at our residential zoning, which one is it? Yeah, this one, there we are. It's all residential and we've got trucks running through the residential zones, which makes people unhappy. They say, oh, the emissions are poor because, you know, trucks are going down here, around and up, and so it's going through this section of residential. And also the residential is trying to grow onto the main line. So it's a little bit of a pain, to be honest. It's stifling the growth somewhat, and our target population at the moment is 245, and we really want that to be better. And we can get it better by just increasing the amount of fuel that it actually is getting here. I've just recently put in like a public transport factor here as well, which is going to help a little bit. So you can see we've got this little, basically a little bus route going around in a circuit. So that's going to help out. It's also going to increase emissions, but I think the increase in emissions is offset by the increase in public transport availability. So yeah, we got things going on. And finally, I'm also trying to get fuel down here. So this is what I've just set up, is a fuel route so that we're transporting. We should have a circuit. Where's our lines? Yeah, there we are. Fuel to Dunwich. So fuel to Dunwich is where it's going to starting at Upton upon Severn, going to Louthport, and then going down to Dunwich Port. And then it's got an empty line going up to pick up more refined oil, which is partially why we need to get more crude in here, because we want more refined oil going into this so that it's more productively used. At the moment we're on level 2 for it, but we can pump out more. So that's where we're at, and that's where I've gotten to. So there's been a fair few hours involved, and there was a lot of mucking around on different seeds and using different methodologies, but I came to the conclusion that shipping is a good way to start because there's very little infrastructure. So if you can identify something like this where you can get some things going and just use ports and minimal trucks to get things to the end, you can end up with fairly profitable routes. I mean, look at the water. We're getting $1 million from that. And while there's a fair bit of maintenance going on, it has been well worth it. So we are set at half speed as well on the dates as well, so it doesn't progress too quickly and we don't just get overwhelmed with different options. We do have new ships coming through as well, so we now have some of the ships have gone out of date that I initially started off with, and we now have the Schaffhausen, which I've bought one of those. I'm mainly using the Vandal for shipping oil. There was another one, but it seems to have no longer been in the build date range. So the Vandal is our main tanker, and then Schaffhausens and Riggies are what we're using for main transport, mostly Riggies. But I think Schaffhausen will be our next kind of workhorse there. They're small, so it means minimal investment in ports. I'm using large ports for my fuel, so I can get them in bulk. Now the other thing that's going on here is I've just set up this line up here as well. So we've got a logs to here, and a truck route to get those logs across into the sawmill, and then it's transporting those sawed planks back here, which is producing tools. I don't know how planks turn into tools. That just doesn't make sense to me, but okay. Then these tools are being brought across the way here into Newcastle upon Line, or under Line, sorry, and then transported locally by trucks. So we've got stuff going on. Now I think what I'm going to need to do here is we're going to need a cargo building. Yeah, that'll help. Because otherwise this is, what will happen is you will overwhelm these with cargo and you'll lose cargo because they're overflowing, basically. Right, so let's head back to, we'll just go normal speed for the time being, and let's think things through. So my next thing that I want to have happen, I think, is trying to get some more fuel here. I think that's going to be important. I kind of want to leave these two for this refinery because I don't really see any other kind of crude points nearby. So I think for this guy, we should look elsewhere. And what's elsewhere is this Dunwich oil well, right? Now, because I've got this circuit where we've got, what is it, fuel to Dunwich, and it's going to go down here and it's going to pick up stuff, and then it's going to go to Upton upon Severn. So what I'm thinking is if we can get a line getting this fuel down to this port here, then that's going to work out pretty well. And so that is what we're going to do. We're just going to use trucks for this. Get a trucking station. Probably only need one platform for this. Famous last words, but we'll see how that goes. We'll just drop it across the way. Get it lined up. There could be a few trucks, so that might back up a little bit. Alright, we'll configure you so that you've got a little bit of storage as well. I'll put it there, put it there. Alright, and then we're going to want a line setup. So from here to here, we'll make it a black line to signify crude oil. Then we're going to go T. T is our symbol for trucks. And go crude to Dunwich West. And finally, we're going to buy some vehicles. Now, I've just got a new vehicles. Previously, I've been using these guys, but these have a slightly higher capacity and a faster loading speed and lower emissions. So, all in all, good deal. And they're going to be built up in 1960 as well. So, we're going to go with the Benz. I wonder if it's like the Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, it is typical early Mercedes-Benz truck. There we go. Solid rubber wheels, Jesus. Alright, so I'm thinking 10 of those. We just had enough money for it, and we'll go crude to Dunwich West. We'll go back to fast, and we'll watch these guys. Yep, the latest and greatest truck coming out here. And probably what I want to do is start looking to replace some of my trucking fleets and potentially some of my shipping fleets as well. I'm not sure how these are going, right? And we can see the profitability statistics. I mean, look at that, that's beautiful. It's holding its own pretty much, and then it gets these big spikes in profitability. So, and now details, it's normal, age 13 years. What's the typical lifespan of these? Go away, tips. If anyone knows how to turn off tips, I'd be grateful. I looked in advanced settings and it wasn't there. Alright, 25 years, so we've got a while before we need to replace those. 25 years for these as well. Oh, Newcastle upon Lyme now wants food as well. Okay. And machines, right. They're demanding some more stuff. Cool. So we'd need to get food up there. There's a farm here, and a farm here. Further away, but that could be doable. There's also a farm here. It's more of a... Yeah, but the thing is that there's no return route that I can make the ships productive and employed. I mean, what would be good here is if we set up an oil route where we have this oil go to this refinery go to this fuel, and that's producing fuel. And then we could have a ship, it'd have to be a general purpose one, not just a tanker. Take the food down to here, drop off food, go here, oh, drop off grain, pick up food, go here, pick up fuel, go down here, drop off food, and do that sort of a circuit. That could work. Man, we've certainly got enough tools stacking up here. How's the, they want more. Alright, where's the local, I think the depot that we're using here. So what I might do is just buy some more of these general purpose vehicles, maybe another 5 or so. And go 4. Alright, and we're going to put them on that tool run. Newcastle Docks. There we go. Now, I was talking about aging fleets, so the other thing is that these vehicles here, 4 years, what's the typical life of those particular vehicles? 14. I should have some trucks that are 14 years old. 11. I wonder if there's like a managed vehicle sort of thing. Conditions, right. So if we look at this guy, how can I? We are. So it's 13 years old. Presuming that the running costs are going to go up once it goes over 14. Very bad. Alright, let's look at this good dude. It's at 18 years as well. So the mission seems to be higher, so that's 80 versus 74. Alright, so missions go up. And then running cost is 6,500 per year versus this guy, which is, yeah, so that hasn't changed. You would think that it would go like horribly wrong, right? Maybe just do they get destroyed? I don't know. Alright, so in the next year, we're going to have to replace some of those though. Yes, yes, that's exactly what we want to see. 91 here. Where's our next tanker to go down there? Fuel circuit, food circuit, fuel to Dunwich. I wonder if the fuel to Dunwich is maybe get enough crude. It's burning through crude pretty quickly. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That was one of the things we need to do. I just kept on getting distracted. Alright, so what I will do is do I'm going to do like a line along those lines. Then we could also we've got this option here to make planks, right? So that, and then those planks could be fed into this. And then we've got coal here, iron ore here. We could do something along those lines. So all the possibilities are endless. Plus we've got this. This would seem to make sense to build at some point as well. The only problem I have with this is there's nothing really to return back up here. So yeah, there's, unless I route it to go here and then here or something, and that'll at least get iron ore there. I don't know yet. It's all about the circuit. I'm a little bit surprised that Oakhampton hasn't grown. This is, Whoa, this is a much bigger city as there is. Yeah. And all I've been doing is supplying it with tools. I don't know why that's the case. Just a larger city. Starting city, maybe? That's interesting to know. Maybe they... Yeah, 187, 154... Next to the sea. Where's the sea, buddy? Yeah, oh, so this has started with more things. Okay. Well, Louth is the other one that I'm looking at and just thinking, you know, we've got the goods factory here, we can maybe make steel over here and ship it down. And then we could get the plastics over here being produced and then ship plastics up. So many things to get done. Alright, but one thing at a time, I think. We need to get some more crude here. So I could do a train route. I'm not sure if it's going to be really cost effective or not. I need tools, you need tools. We're gonna have it. But trains need special carriages, right? They're not all-purpose carriages. So trying to do a mix sort of thing will just end a disaster. Ooh, new vehicle. We're got a new type of train. Cool. Cost 2 million. Trains are expensive. I've decided. Ships, for some reason, are a lot cheaper than trains. Yeah, all my crude lives up here. Here, gonna do something with it. Yeah, see, that's a nice little circuit there. You can go there, and then there, and then there, and then have something just quickly ship it in, then ship across to Dunwich. The other thing I was thinking of producing goods here and then shipping it into upon Severn too. So we've got plastics here, we can produce steel here, we've got coal and that. So that's all kind of a good little line right there. But for all of this to happen, we need more oil. So what I think I'm going to do is first speed things up. Yeah, so the fuel circuit seems to be carrying everything it needs, but the fuel to Dunwich is not. So I think we need to up that in terms of the tankers on the available route. So we'll go to our shipyard here, buy a Vandal for $1 million. It's a Vandal on my bank account, and put it on the fuel to Dunwich line. Oh wait, I have got extra crew going in there because that's the oil well here. We just need more ships. Alright, where are you going? Up upon Severn. Yeah, that's fine because you can pick up some more refined oil. We definitely need this. Starting to get up there, which is good. we're about to abandon that one. Alright. So things will be abandoned, but new industries will pop up, is the setting. So initially I was scared that they were just going to disappear on me and you'd never get them back, which would be just really frustrating when you're starting off a large map. You can't really just set up everything at once. That's cheating or something. But they do come back, so I'm pretty happy about that. I wonder if there's a way to look at specific profitability of specific routes, including the infrastructure. The other thing is that we do still have a fairly large loan. I'm considering repaying it, just eliminating this interest expense. It's only 50,000 though, so it has paled into insignificance. Where do we need? We need it down here. Let's trigger the demands cargo layer. Yep. Alright, so this would actually supply it. And then it would also put bricks on a dock, right? So bricks on a dock could be quite useful, because then I can ship bricks elsewhere. So I can not only supply the local place, but who else needs bricks? Stroud needs bricks. Tetford needs brick. Got anyone else? Brick, anyone? Can I offer you a brick? Yeah, these guys weld on the sea with no sea. Run a shipping line up to Tetford, and then what? Ship oil in return, maybe? Just need return routes. So many possibilities. I think we just need to focus on one thing at a time. What I might do is just put one more tanker on the fuel to Dunwich. I think that could be useful. Also wondering if I should have expand this out to be a couple more, and then do this. What if we had exits here? Entrance there. And we're probably going to need some cargo spots. I feel like when one of these things, bad boys, dock, then it's going to cause issues. You're not a tanker. Apparently I put a general purpose. Why did I put it? I'm sure there's a reason why I put a general purpose on that. I would trust myself. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I'm just seeing that this could potentially start backing up pretty soon, is we're going to go this crude line and then set it so that it's on number 2 here. And then what I'll do is also get some streets here. Alright, I want something like that. Curve view or something? Yeah, there we are. Cool. Alright, so what's that done to my routes? Why aren't they using this? Cause additional emissions. Hey, got a fortune of $1 million without debt, apparently. That's nice. Alright, hang on. We'll pause. Oh wait, I will need to wait for that truck to be there, and now configure. Alright, we'll get rid of you. Now what's that done to my lines? Yes, that's what I want to see. Exactly that. Cool. Now let's quickly look at these, right? So you and you both cover 130. The reason why I got you is you go a little faster and you carry the same amount. So I really shouldn't have gotten a Vandal before. Alright, that's fine. Now let's look at managing one of these lines here. Now it's going to be, I think, fuel to Dunwich, no. Dunwich fuel, no. Fuel to Oakhampton, there we are. So let's look at replacing these. Replace selected vehicles, do it with these ones. Place for 165. So that way, we'll replace the ones that are in very bad condition. And then we'll look at, yeah, we've got the same sort of situation here. So we're just going to do replacement fleet. These things should go faster, I believe. This is a bad setup as well. So they're doing these weird circular sort of things. What I need to do is rotate this. So we've got things coming in from the right, going out from the left. And we can have less of a kind of a dog's breakfast here. Ah, so a replacement just replaces them in place, it seems. Yeah, so it's gone bankrupt, but it just reappears. I guess the other way you could approach those settings actually is to start off with lower industry but have a high target so they just start popping up as your cities grow. That would kind of make more logical sense rather than all this industry that just can't service anything. Okay, how we're doing down here? We should be getting production up slowly. Yeah, we're certainly not. It's mainly about getting the oil in. I mean, sure we've got. Yeah, crude to refinery. It's at 77% on transport. So maybe we'll just go this guy. Get that oil, so it gets up here, gets turned into fuel. Okay, so that's good. Good. Now in terms of supplying these guys, we're doing pretty well on supplying of that, but we need bricks. Bricks are the new thing. And we're supplying things pretty well over here as well. I mean, it's got a decent target population of 267, so it's, yeah, going up and down basically. And it's just going to be more fuel that will help that. Cool. Alright, so let's look at this and go what we want to do. Just going to put down a train depot just so I can see what I can buy here. Because I do want to have trains eventually, but yeah. So we've got new locomotives for these guys. It's still a steam one. It's actually slower than this guy, but it's lower maintenance. It literally has bad in the name. Why would you buy that? Alright. I'm not... I mean, I've wasted a bit of money doing that, but that's okay. I'm profitable at the moment, so it doesn't matter too much. But we must expand. So, I'm thinking a truck route. So we'll have a line going from here to here. And then a line here to here. We'll just make them kind of shorter truck runs. And hopefully this will be profitable. I don't know if it is. So 40 kilometers an hour. What's my... I think we're definitely going to want a new depot here. What's the fastest my trucks can go at the moment? 35. Alright, so small country lanes are still the go-to. There's no point in investing in anything bigger. Now I am gonna take this guy. Just do a big curve around the outside. The reason I'm doing this is a residential zone, so I don't want trucks driving through it, so I want them to bypass that. And to make sure that they are bypassing it, I'm going to put down these waypoints, so they're going to have to go through there to do things. So the first line is here to here. I'll actually need to put down truck points. Okay. Again, I'm going to rotate this so that we have an in and out position. I think we want the in to be like this. Yeah. Now it's going to expand out the other direction, so like that. Kind of put it there. We'll just figure that. Entrance here, out there. And then cargo. Got a collision at the moment, that's annoying. Just expand that out, right? Then expand behind that? No, that's gonna put a... That's alright, that's probably all it's gonna need. I think. Famous last words. Do that, and then that. Yeah, that seems to work a bit better. Need to join these up first. Right. Then we're going to want a trucker there. Now with this one, we're just going to do a single platform. Because I don't see there is any real point in doing it otherwise. We may well make it a little bit longer on the platform. Configure this one so that it can stack up the stone a little bit if it needs to. Alright, so back to this line, we'll add here to here, right? We'll rename it truck. Ah, no, hang on. That's not just your name. T stone to NUL north. Then we'll color it so it kind of matches more stony color. And then we'll do a new line, and it'll be this. And then it's going to need to go to this waypoint. And then it's going to go down to this truck area here. And then on the way back, it's going to go this waypoint. Right, now we'll color it so it's kind of a bricky color. And we'll go truck, bricks to NUL port. Alright, now need some vehicles. I'm going to put 10 on that first line. We'll just speed it up while we're buying these things. We'll buy 10 and put that on the bricks to the port. Away they go. Now the other thing is I want to go back to my line manager, or vehicle manager actually. I just want to go to my railroad. Yeah, I did have I had an aborted attempt, by the way, if you're wondering what that is, in terms of getting like a circuit with rail up here. It didn't work out. It was highly unprofitable. Alright, food to Oakhand. Yeah, so no by condition. Yeah, that's okay. They're okay. I realize, oh, hang on. The food shuffle, right? So this little bit here, they're all well and truly stuffed. So I'm going to replace these guys with them. And then what am I actually going to do? Because they carry more, right? I'm going to take these three and I'm going to sell them. Right. How we doing? Alright, these guys are all starting to spread out. Let's speed up the time. Or at least all taking something. It's starting to produce what it needs to. Now, this one is going to need to be bigger. Park cargo. I feel like we're going to need to have a bit of a special place here, right? Sorry to that building there, but and then on our bricks one, the annex, we'll set them to though they're going to this instead. Yeah, that's okay. So that way it's going to crowd a little bit less. I mean, I have just kind of sandwiched this in, and this is potentially going to be a really busy truck spot, so maybe I've done myself a disservice here. Let's go to the cargo layer. But basically, anything that gets dropped off here is going to go straight away into all the bricks factories, so we're pretty good in terms of coverage on our... I mean, there's a few bits up here that won't be done, but I'm also assuming that these drop-off points here will actually, it'll take care of it. If we manage to get cargo stacking up once these are fully supplied. Yeah, 17k. That's nice. Drop them bricks down. This last leg sort of thing here. These guys are mainly filling up on tools at the moment, but they will pick up bricks as well. I don't think I've restricted them down to just tools. Otherwise it wouldn't stack up here. And so the next thing to come along should pick those up. Only the little trucks. There we go. Good, good, good. A new Castle upon Lime farm has been founded. A few bricks starting to stack up here. How's our supply going? Alright, that's helping. It's getting our target population up. I feel like our local transport or public transport industry might be useful here as well soon. So we might look at building that. Let's go to road. Wondering how you do trams, to be honest. I don't think we can do trams yet. Tram Depot, okay, hang on. I haven't done a Tram Depot before. How do we upgrade roads? Maybe there's a... Ah, yeah, that's right, there's a thing for it. So these are all small streets from the looks of things. I think I'm going to try and put in trams. I don't know if this is going to be worthwhile or not. I think we want the magic tool, yeah. Might remove buildings though. Not all the time. Alright, we'll slow it down while we do this. And where am I going to put a tram depot? Up here maybe? We'll find a place. So, here. Oh no. I don't want them to be removed though. I don't actually want to keep ownership either. I'm assuming it's just going to grow back. Maybe a bit differently. Yep, we'll do it. We'll make the sacrifice. Ow. 2 million bucks, jeez. Yeah, this is an expensive tram line. For the greater good, people. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Alright, that was damn expensive, so I hope this is worthwhile. Alright, I reckon they'll grow back. Yeah, see, they're building new things. Cool. They're adjusting to life without their homes. And then we're going to truck in the tram depot. Can we go here? Can we do it in a non-residential area? I kind of feel like that's not really... realistic. We'll put it here. And then we'll just go back to streets and magically put in a tram thing there. Alright. So from here we want tram stops. Go here. 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 I could just stop saying here, but I'm not going to. Because we're going to do it here. Alright, we got a little circuit going. Now, tram. Ooh, alright, so what do we got? Loading speed 4, so, and top speed 40 kilometers an hour. That's cool. I think they needed to be electric. God damn it. Streets. We'll need to electrify these rails, people. Hopefully it won't destroy buildings while we do it. I don't think it is. Saying nobody wants a steam tram. Alright, they're all electrified. Good. And you... oh wait, hang on. Let's just make sure that connection point is electrified as well. There we are. Nope, that made no difference. Cool. Alright, so 5 vehicles. 21 people. That seems like a good deal. We'll go with you. Buy you. Need to make a tram line, right? New line. How does it plan to... oh yeah, okay. Tram. Null. Circuit. I'll keep it green. Let's see why not. And then put you on the null circuit. And we'll see how this goes. It's got a fairly high emission stamp. Is there a better vehicle for emissions? Because we're driving. Yeah. It's either the Starred Barn Harley or this one. But that should hopefully do some things about our traffic. Speed it up. traffic's not really an issue at the moment, I don't think, but I suspect it will become one. Yeah, we're starting to get people waiting. 16. Jeepers. Might need a couple more trams. Depending on whether or not people get off here. Yep. Nope. Gonna need more trams. Alright. So let's buy another one. Now, how are we doing? Roads are unprofitable. Oh, hang on. No, this is just a new year. So roads are profitable. Water's really profitable. It doesn't really break this into... Be nice to know financial details about specific lines if we can. If I click on that, then it doesn't really tell me much. Line statistics. Oh, here we are. Yeah, okay, it is. So the balance is bad here. I'm happy to... Yeah, okay, so stone's doing alright. And bricks are doing alright, so... Most things are doing good. Fuel to Dunwich is not. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Because it should have a point to move everything. Because moving crude to here, oil to up here, fuel down to here, and so on and so forth. And they're pretty much straight lines. And they have been bedded down for a while as well. Alright, let's go to managers here. Just gonna go and just check out our condition of vehicles. Good, good. Yeah. Mediocre, yeah. Bad. Very bad. Alright, so let's replace some more of these. That's the fuel. I think I'm gonna replace these ones. These. And then we're gonna just sell these ones. So my threshold is going to be, I think, very bad to replace vehicles. So that should be there. I think that's the signal that they're out of their lifetime. Alright, so what's going on here? You could use more bricks, you could use more tools. So what's our hold up? Hello, autosave. So you're at level 2, that's good. You're still at level 1, which is bad. So that tells me that we really want to just... I want a different type of vehicle here. So this is going to stop being sold in 15 years. Whereas this is a little, fair bit faster. And I think it's going to be really good for, wood tool circuit. It's mainly the wood that needs to be transferred at the moment. Ah, hang on. 45. Carrying one back. I think it's a 2-to-1 ratio though, so that's probably not surprising. What I'm thinking though is that this line, can I just select by clicking the line? That'd be really good. Please. This one, yep, here we go. So they're all pretty, well, a lot of them are mediocre at the moment. I'm wondering about early retirement of these guys and replacing some of them with higher capacity vehicles. I don't know how much of it this is, that there's just not... see, it's not going to take anything back now. It's definitely something about the vehicles needing to to lift their game. So these have a capacity of 70, whereas these... Where is it? Didn't I just put a new one on there? Ship 19, yeah, here we are. Yeah, there's a much bigger capacity here. Whoa! Yep, public transport demand is huge. Let's buy another couple of these. Financially, does this make sense? Not hugely. It's going to help with the growth of the city, but it's not really what I'm doing. Massive dollar figures here. So it seems like more of a charitable service here. It's only just getting started, yeah, so when it gets started, it's really taking a hit. May have made a mistake here. So let's have a look at... The big line is down here, right? So maybe I should have just done an up and back here. Although there is a bit of demand to actually get up here. Yeah, so let's see if we can modify these streets a bit. Still going to be bloody expensive, but I'm thinking here and then here we're going to remove some buildings, and it's going to be suck. E. I'm thinking I'll make my circuit go along like that. Ow and ow. Alright, and then we go get our tram stops. And you're gonna go down like this, then this. And you're gonna stop opposite these ones. Right, and we'll modify this lane. Demolish these ones. Might keep the electric lane anyway, just in case for future expansion points. But so starting on Manchester Road, and then I'm going to tell it to go here, and then here. And I want you to go to Kingsway. Then Albert Road, and then I'm going to get rid of the green. I'm going to get rid of Springfield Road and Park Avenue and High Street. That's not High Street. Alright, so we've got a circuit looking like that. My little demolisher. Get rid of those tram stops for now. I don't think people will try and wait there, but we might as well not pay the maintenance on them. We'll see how this goes. A weird flippy thing. Ah, the grove shouldn't be there either. Can we just demolish it out? The grove, there we are. Yeah, that's better. This is definitely the big waiting point. Oh, what's the problem? Newcastle Docks. Oh, hang on. Newcastle Docks. What have I done to you? Oh! I may have deleted the wrong thing. Manage line. Cool. Yeah, we broke something. We broke something important, sir. Alright, so let's look at where we want to go here. Probably about here. Manage the line, add a station there. Oh, it's deleted all the bloody goods waiting for him as well. That's annoying. 251. Alright, so we're officially overcrowded on here. So let's upgrade the dudes on this. It's going to be a truck line. Put B for bus. What do we want? We're doing wood sort of related. Why can't I see that line? It's bus, road lines and depots, yeah. Planks exchange should be on this list. Tram lines. You're not a bloody tram. Hello devs, you have a bug. Planks exchange though. We're going to grab all of these guys and we are going to replace them out for these ones, which will carry more. Massive upgrade. Those log trucks going. Also, almost considering a short-term train, right? Certainly not storing things. Even though we've got a constant sort of supply here. What's the profitability of that line? Planks exchange. So we're making plenty of money. 276. Ah, annual throughput. Pretty sure we want that to be higher, right? The rate to be higher, particularly on plant wood. Alright, so if we go to Planks Exchange, manage vehicles, maybe not click them all, 2, 3, 4, 5, just duplicate. Give it some more dudes. Yeah, only 57% of them are going out, and this consumption could be a lot better. So it's either it's got to be a hold up on this part or this part. I think it's this part, given that I was overflowing here. I wonder if I can configure this so that multiple ones can load and unload. Just expand you out. See if we can. Yeah, it's starting to get through it. Just dropped a whole heap of logs though. Dropped it like a new album. Down to 43. 27. Yeah, okay, so we're going to exhaust this pretty soon. Ahead of time when these guys are going to come in with more. Mind you, they're going to drop a lot. Like a lot. And we also have a heap of these coming up. How's your... You're good. You're good. Alright, cool. Fuel to Dunwich is really backing up. Why? Dunwich fuel could use a... Yep. So why is this? Let's look at cargo. This thing. Streets, this, no. I want to magically upgrade you, I need to... Like that. Back to cargo. Why are you putting residential there? Don't do that. It's a place for industry. Cargo, cargo. Cargo, cargo, cargo. Right, you can't quite supply everything. That's fine, I think. I think what I want to do is just have a few more vehicles here dropping things off. So we'll go to manage line. We want the we are. For a start, let's replace them with better vehicles. And then let's clone them. Then, next one. Shipping lines. Fuel to Dunwich. Gonna get another one of those. And what? Oh, let's do another 2. Let's really ramp up that line. I think that's my bottleneck. In the meantime, we're getting plenty of tools over here, which is fantastic. Eventually, I think we're going to have a tool run down here to Dunwich and drop those off. And then we can have something else coming back. I don't know what. My thoughts is maybe passengers. If I use like a multi-use sort of thing, so they can grab tools from here, run them down, and bring passengers back to Newcastle under Lyme. And then all we need is like a passenger dock. That could work. Let's look at options for boats for that. This guy, right. So, these can carry everything, including passengers. We could go with the Klondike as well. They're not as fast though, and they require a large dock. There's no difference in loading speed, higher capacity. Yeah, so I think the Schaffhausen things. They're faster, but they're loading speed, I mean. Yeah, I think the Schaffhausens will be the workhorse here. And ultimately we might need more logs coming in to this guy to keep up with demand. How's things going here? You definitely could use some more things. Planks. Alright, let's go look for those very paws. Yeah, these ships will need to be replaced on the food circuit soon. Yeah, these guys. Place them with the regular trucks. How's that tram circuit going? Ah, so we've got less people waiting here. I think that's a good thing. How's that going financially? Yeah, we're making, you know, a little bit of profit on them. In fact, let's look at the line analysis, and there's our tram circuit down here, and we're making a cool 38,000. We certainly have room for expansion. We have a new... Is that a plane? Oh, we have planes now. How exciting. We can build... Whoa, yeah. Chunky little things. Passenger and cargo airfields. Now, at this point I should feel obligated to point out there is an exploit that you can run with this. And it basically involves flying cargo from one end of the map to the other. And at which point it'll just be really, really profitable. Because it's distance and speed that you travel that determines the value of the cargo, and nothing to do with what the cargo should actually be worth. So you'd think really, or transported oil worth a lot of money. Not really. It's the circular sort of nature that we've got going on, and the distance involved that makes it profitable. Nothing else. Yeah, we could upgrade this, I think. Because we've got a whole heap sitting there, 63. Mind you, I think we could also upgrade the food that's coming through. Yeah, I think the food circuit could use another ship. Or just upgrading those ships. I think they're getting towards end of life food circuit. Here. So now that they're at bad, let's replace them maybe a little bit early with the sharpers. And then on these guys, so they're a truck and a food shuffle. Oops, food shuffle. Line analysis, that's what we want. Food shuffle, alright. Profitable. Rate is 325. I add another 2. 2 to the... actually, I could just click on the food shuffle, right, and go 1, 2, clone. Yeah, we're stacking up fuel here, and we don't have fuel satisfaction. Can't get no satisfaction. Alright, so we're gonna go, this one is the one, but I've clicked on the wrong button. There we are. These guys are getting bad. Let's replace them ahead of time a little bit. And then, I got 7 vehicles. We'll duplicate these. And I think I'm going to do the same on these, is just place them ahead of time to be trucks. How much fuel, crude, yep. We're getting to mediocre. These guys are getting to bad. Sir, you're driving your vehicle through my oil tanker. Certainly the crew to refinery wants to... There's a lot of fuel sitting at the docks there too. Let's look at the line analysis, look at our boats. Fuel to Dunwich has gone up. Alright, so the balance is definitely a lot better now. Yeah, so with our fuel circuit, here we are. I think I'm going to replace these ones a little bit ahead of time here with the Schaufers. These are actually a small boat as well, so I don't need the big boat docks, but they carry the same amount and they do it faster. And they're not limited to cargo type too. So, boom. And then our crude. We might just put another one on it. Okay, but what I was thinking before was trying to get some tools down to this other place. We don't have a terrible lot at the docks. What I think we want is another source of logs coming into that. Profitable, but I just want, you know what, I'll just buy another one. you, set you on the wood tool circuit. And then, in terms of, let's make sure it's going to go to the right place. Limes, nope. Go to the port first, thanks. At the time when I set up this loop, I didn't have these particular ships, so that's why they're not already in place. Now we've just burnt a lot on investments, so it's looking like this year is, you know, not too profitable, but that's fine. We're only 17,000 in the red. That's tiny. All right, yeah, you're grabbing some. Yes, that's what I want to see. I was hoping to see some backup of planks. That'd be really good. Be a good sign, but I think we still need the rate increased here. Oh, we got fuel. Yeah, not that much. Oh, we have managed to get that up to level 3 though. That's cool. So that means our refinery must be pumping out enough oil at the moment. Yep, it is the highest level possible, producing 400. So things are good there. Alright. We no longer got a backup of... Yeah, we could use more fuel just getting down here though. Really nice. 11,000, jeez. Ooh, that's my tummy rumbling, getting hungry. Okay. So, this thing's producing 400, or it can. This thing's consuming it all. I think what we want next is maybe another oil refinery to run into here. Now, we don't have a local refinery really. Like this is a local refinery, right? But what we could do is use the Airfield, ship it down here, grab chemicals, run this up here to drop off the chemicals, go here, just drop off fuel on the way, and then we've got some time. Okay, so let's set this up. I'm just going to go down to slow speed. So we'll do a cargo. I know that I was promising things, but before, I just want to get this one done. You here, I'm not going big ones either. I'm aware of that, I guess. Don't say, why are you doing that? There is a rhyme and reason. Alright, that should mean they're all connected up. Yep, yep. Okay, then we want a one down here. It's because at the moment I don't need big ones. Hoping that this is just going to be a direct connection. Yes. Good. And then all the way up here, have Actually, we might start this one as a large. Because Louth is going to need other things, and I'm seeing as maybe a need to have larger docks here. Alright, and then we're going to have that run up here. Now I don't expect this to connect to there, yep. So we are going to want a truck station, and we're going to design this one to be have some size to it. So we'll just start it off at a larger size. Cost us a little bit more in the meantime, but less designing later on. Bigger street access entrance here, 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 and exits, and then cargo. Alright, and then we want streets. Cool. Then we're going to have a truck stop up here. We're only going to need 2 platforms. Will we need 3? Yeah, we're going to need 3. For each. Cool. Also configure this one. Street access entrances. 2, 3, 5, 6. And grab some cargo space. And then back to streets. Okay. So that'll be our run for the goods. Now the other thing that we're going to need setting this up is steel. So we have steel production over here. And so what I want to do is get it so that it is running there. Just did a road, but I'm wondering if this is the point where I use the train. Yeah, it's going to be a train. Might cost us a bit but to set up, but I'm hopeful that this will be oh, we've just got a new things too. Cool. All right. Now, what do we want here? Got a cargo station here. I'm probably going to train it off too, so we'll go to that. We'll keep it at 160. It costs more again, but good at the end here. If you're wondering why, I just want space to be able to put cargo on this if I need to. And then we're going to have a you're only going to need a single platform, buddy. And we'll just do it slightly up so it has space for a cargo platform or 2 if need be. So, tracks. I don't want to do that. Make it turn like that. And run this way. This way. This. And then we want it to go pretty much straight there if we can. Straight as you can make it, buddy. We'll do the top running. Run through here. The circuit like that. Okay, so that'll get all the materials we need into steel. And then we're going to need steel to end up here. So we could either truck it, which is a long way, or we're going to rail it. I think we're going to rail it. So we'll put a terminus station there. Some tracks in. I don't know what catenary means. Cool. So, 2 trains, one doing a circuit, one lobbing the steel down here, truck route to here, and then finally we will need something that's actually dropping it off to our industrial district, commercial district. It's commercials. I should just do the one truck stop that's actually going to do everything. Which way is that going? I think I need to do it. Ah, wait, that's going to be near kind of residential-ish. There. And then what we'll do is just put in some street there. So cut in, avoid going up there. Okay. Next thing we're going to need is a train depot. We're going to need these rails connected up a little bit as well, just so that they can do their thing. This will need to go. It looks like, yeah, I've just made them more expensive because they're electric rails. Yeah. Do I have to maintain that? Is that going to be a maintenance cost? Will it tell me? Nope. It does say maintenance tracks, so I may have made a mistake there. We'll keep it and I'll magic tool it back if need be. If I see the maintenance tracks is like really high. Cool. From here, Train Depot. So I think I'm going to set it up here. So it can just come out and start going straight in there. Alright. So set about there. Tracks. There. Tracks. There. Alright, so it can get it in and out from either way. Doesn't have to go the reverse of this line. Alright, so new train and line. This is going to be R for rail. So steel circuit. Let's make this more of an appropriate color for steel. That's kind of steelish, I think. Alright, so new, oh crap, wrong one. This, it's going to go here, and here, and here. Very simple circuit. Alright, then we're going to go new line again. I'm going to attach it to here, Thetford. So again, R, Louth, goods, steel, supply. And we'll again, just go over here, change the color. So you can be that gray color as well. Alright, then we'll do another line from here to here. It's going to be trucks, plastic to Louth West. Make it like a purpley color. Then we're going to go new line again from here to here. And that's going to be a truck. Goods to, oh, goose to Louth, to Louth. And we'll make it kind of, I don't know why it does that, like a parsley color. Okay, then we're going to want a new line for this as well. So here, go S, crude to Airfield refinery. And then we're going to do another one, which is here to here to here. Why won't you connect? Because this one's big, maybe? Maybe this is... hang on. This could be a problem here. Magic tool. Can we make this kind of coolish, like big? We need guys to come under this. Let's try and just make a new one, shall we? So, new road. Here and up. enough? Don't feel like it. Let's go water. Yeah, so they can navigate under that. They couldn't under this, right? So just destroying that part of it, and then we can fix up the rest later. Let's go back to that one here, line 1. Yeah, okay. Now we can add it here. Cool. It's going to be shipping line. Then we want it to actually drop off there too. So, yeah, plastic circuit. And then we actually want this one, once it's been to Louth, it's going to add a station here, Louth Port. Pick up some fuel, drop it off here, and then we've got a limited amount of time where it's not carrying something. Now I'm going to make this purple, because the main reason I have it is for the plastics. And I think that's all the lines done and dusted. Now I'm going to need, what else? I need a road depot? Depot? Whatever you want to call it. Drop it there. And then we're going to spend some money to buy some things. So we're going to borrow a chunk. Got up to 15 million because we're going to need some things. Alright, we'll go with Oakhampton Shipyard to buy stuff for this first. So I'm just going to go a single Schaffhausen for that one to get crude to Bryfield refinery. And then I think we're going to want 3 of these at least to go on the plastic circuit. And release 1 and keep the other 2 in here so that this first one can kind of seed the way. We're obviously going to need more than one vehicle, but for the time being, I'm just going to put one here. What was the new thing that we got? It's passenger. Alright, cool. So we just grab the one truck just so that it knows that there's meant to be a thing there. So plastic to Louth, and then another one for the goods to Louth. And then finally, where our big expenses will come in is going to be our trains here. So, buy. So we've got this crocodile dude. So this is an electric train, apparently. Especially for heavy freight trains on winding lines. It's 6 million, jeez. A lifespan of 22 years. But we have laid electric lines, right? So if we're going to afford some of these, we're going to borrow some more. Yeep. And hope that these guys pay off, right? Because they need to make, just this alone needs to make 6 million over its lifetime. So you better be worth it, buddy. Alright, it's going to be trucking along these sorts of things, this first one. So it doesn't need, I mean, we could go with the other gondolas, but they carry less and they take longer to load. So that's why we're going with these ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's our station length? You. Tell me about you. 160. 160. 160. Alright, so we've got a station length of 160. That's our ceiling. Right, so, oh man, have to start again. You, and then cargo, we can go up to 160. So that's what we're going to try and do if we're allowed. Alright, still good. This is, its max speed here is that. And our max speed was 75 here as well. I think that means good acceleration. Not excellent, but good. Alright. Ow. Put you on the Louth goods. No, the steel circuit. Yep. I think we're going to need to borrow even more. If this doesn't work out, it is going to bankrupt us. Putting a lot of eggs in this basket. Alright, the next one we're going to buy is one of these, and cargo wise, I want it to carry steel, right? That's flat car with side stakes. Now it's going to need less of them. Keep it down to excellent, right? $10 mil. Put you on the steel circuit. And what I'm desperately hoping here is that my current shipping lines, etc., is going to keep my cash flow net positive until these things actually start bringing in the bacon. Out comes the crocodile train. Loud. Okay, so our accounts, our interest rate is going to skyrocket here. Ooh, yeah, 28 million in investments. That's why we're losing so much. And the railroad is instantly costing us heap. So maintenance and tracks, that's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Our water's taking a hit largely because I just built a whole heap of things, so yeah, until they get running. It's gonna go here, it's gonna pick up that coal. We've earned an achievement, yay. This is starting to come out, which is good. Now, the other thing I should probably change about this line that we've got here, steel circuit, is that I want you at Stroud just load 50%, and then it's just chilling out there, costing us a fortune. You're gonna fill up with that. Good. Up here. It's going up to the next station. The stations have inbuilt signals, I'm pretty sure. So that's why it's paused there until it came to the next one. And then it won't be an issue because these guys should not compete with railway lines. Actually, just to make sure of that, make sure that this one here, when you're at Thetford, you're using line. Yeah, they've already done it, so that's good. Come on, you can go. Basically, it's going to pick up half of the coal it needs. Or fill half its wagons with coal, fill half its wagons with iron ore. Drop them all off and then do the whole circuit again. Wait, what is it doing? No. You should be on last goods supply. Go to Thetford. Yes, good. Good. Alright. I think we're still net positive. Hey, that's what we want to see. Money coming in. How'd you do on finance there? Pretty crap. It's only a first circuit. So the only other thing I can think of is just have one train just going back and forth like that, and another one going back and forth like that. We can collapse that rail, and then they can just share this platform. I like the elegance of this idea, but I'm not sure if it's going to play out or not. Alright, so this guy's just done its first. Yeah, we're going to put a few more, I think. You can go do your plastic circuit. We should actually have enough fuel kind of waiting at the docks there to another few out. Alright, this one's going to do its first steel delivery soon, which is nice. You're getting 600,000 every time you drop off your full load here. I'm not sure that's actually going to pay for itself. I don't have the money to buy another one of those just at the moment, and I don't think I can loan anything. So I might need to save up a little bit as long as this railroad doesn't sink our profitability, which it is a little bit at the moment. The interest rate is not helping. So I think we'll try and repay some of this loan. And what I might try and do is have that short range shuffle. Not really what I want. I want to use trains, damn it. But I may not have a choice. Now, I wish that these cars... These don't accept goods, do they? No. What do move goods? These box cars. It's a pity because I would love to be able to then shuffle goods back to here and then get it somehow down to Stroud. So Dunwich has grown up a little bit as well. Now, I was talking about passenger sort of situations down here as well. How's our tool production going? We have a bit of a backup here, yeah. But not a backup there, alright, so. Consumption is at 400. Production is at 400, so pretty much all of it is making there, it just needs more. More wood. So the most immediate thing I can think of to do is just have a wood supply go up from here. It's nice and conveniently located. Docks, I mean these two are probably meant for this, but then this is here, so that's quite close. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and then this can go, I don't know, somewhere else later on. Actually, eventually it's come. Oh no, this only gets a level 2. Yeah, anyway, alright. So let's do that. Let's put in some docks here. Might as well make it a large one. I don't think I'm going to be able to expand this one out too much. Streets. Killing too much slope. There you go. Alright. Line here to here. Logs to Newcastle. South. Can only get one. Oh, can't even get one. Gotta wait for some money to come in. There we go. Wasn't expecting it to be yellow, so let's just change that line color. Color. Oh. Oh yeah. I think I just made the ship brown. Alright, I want a second one of those. Really? We just had the money, come on. Lods. Typo. Alright, once this is done, I think we might take a break. I'm getting hungry. Don't know about you guys. Probably doesn't matter about you guys because I'm hungry. This is getting plenty of oil into it. Certainly producing enough, it's just not transporting out enough. Why are you sending crude up there? What? It no point should there be crude on this bloody line. Alright, hang on. So, shipping line. This one. Airfields South. You can load that. And nothing else. At Oakhampton stuff. You can unload refined oil. And you can load plastics. At Louth North, you can unload plastics. You're not going to load anything. At Louth Porth, you're not going to unload anything, and you can load fuel. And then at Oakhampton Port, not going to load anything, and you can unload fuel. Actually, you can unload crude if you happen to have it for whatever frickin' reason. I don't know why you have crude on. It should be here. My god, people. My god! I think he was trying to take crude oil here so it could end up being supplied here or something. That is not what we're trying to do. So my refined oil going there. We got a load up here yet? No. So somehow we're rounding up with refined oil up here as well. Oh no, that's good. It should actually go in here, right? And it's not, for whatever reason. I try and I try. So finances wise, yep, you suck. How about you? You're gonna suck as well. You are not worth the exorbitant salary, sir. But at the moment, to be fair, it's not carrying full load, so it's managed to get up to 32, and that's about it. And that's likely due to a supply issue down the chain here. So I think really what we want to do is just going to try and fix this plastic line issue. Plastics. Check which one it goes to first too. Louth North. I think I want you to going to Louth North. I want you going to Airfields South. Yep, good. Oh yeah, we've got this. Let's kind of demolish these. The game is pausing and having to think about things. Not a good sign. 5. Ching. Yep, that's going to be profitable. Oh, Dunwich has just grown as well. Is a good sign. Alright, so we want to try and get tools down to Dunwich and then send passengers back up to Newcastle under Lime, I think. We're getting plenty of tools here. Yep, definitely. I mean, I could save for this, but I think it's relatively functional at the moment. I mean, not really, but... What are you doing? Why have you got... Why are you full up on, like, oil and stuff? You should have dropped that. Look, I'm gonna send you back to your depot. And then I'm gonna put you back on the line. Plastic circuit. Alright. Let's just get the plastic circuit dudes up here. Right, you're carrying refined, right? So you're on that plastic circuit. Why have you got refined still in your thing? Should be totally filling up. You're thinking for some reason you need to get crude somewhere else. Why? Why are you doing that? I wonder if it's trying to drop refined oil here. Plastic circuit, Louthport. Or could you just not take so much? I don't know. You look like you're full. Local capacity. Disappears. You do stuff. Yeah, look, you're just... Turn to your previous one. Alright, let's see if we can work out what's going on here before we finish for today. Speed limits, destinations. Don't really want to know about that. Speed limiters, nah. Land use, no. Tour, no. Really want to know about transport, kind of. Oop, I don't know. Yeah, there we are. Line analysis, maybe. Plastic circuit. I'm tempted to just think that there may be... Go there. And then put you back on the line. Hoping it's glitching up. Go to Oakhampton South, please. So this dude... Fuel circuit, plastic circuit. Yep, you're good. Going to Oakhampton Port, which should be this one. Yep. Alright, plastic circuit again. You, sir. You're going up here, which is exactly what you should be doing. For the time being. You're filling up in plastic. Good. It's a good sign. Off you go. I think I need to be careful about just setting up my filters. And then if you don't reset them, they're just gonna uselessly carry cargo around. Thinking that we need to conjoin these transport lines or something when we definitely did not want to do that. Alright, so what we're going to do is add a passenger port here. It's going to be here. So we're going to do a new line again. The first stop is going to be here. Then you're going to go down to here, drop off your tools. You're going to go to here. Then you're going to go up here and drop off your passengers. It's going to be a one-way sort of transport situation. But I'm guessing that you're going to want to try and pick up some things. So let's pause this and think it through. So south, let's say that you're going to load some tools, but 50%. And then at the Dunwich port, you're going to unload tools. And then at the annex, you're going to load 100% passengers. And then over here, yeah, at Newcastle, you're going to go 50%. So that way it's going to be a 50% tool, 50% passenger going down there. But then it's going to be 100% passenger coming back. And then so on and so forth. We'll see how that goes. Keep it yellow. S mixed transport Newcastle what was it? Dunwich. And then we're going to want some boats on it. So buy a vehicle. U. So we've got 2 compartments, I'm pretty sure. Yep. We'll see how this goes. Don't have it stacking up too badly here. Definitely got it stacking up badly here. Want some more logs. I think the logs problem is just around that. I don't know why it thinks it's the tram line. Another 5 vehicles. Beyond that, I think it's just going to be an unload problem. It's getting to the point where we might just be over capacity. Yeah, look, you've got oil for some reason. I don't know why. We don't need oil up here. Alright, so our rail is definitely a loss. Fortunately, we're not losing too much at the moment, and we will hopefully have the opportunity to fix that as well. This guy is going to be a clear winner, right? The fight, yeah, making lots of money from him. Alright, that's moving at 100%, but it's just the transport of its goods out is becoming the problem. And that's going to be down to the final consumption point working properly. Alright, we've got starting to get goods here. Starting to get... Yes, yes. Alright, we'll buy some more trucks. Bump it up to 5. Same with this. Yeah, it's got a heap of steel, it's just all down to the plastic getting there now. So what ended up happening with that other dude? Alright, you've given up your oil somehow. That's good. The fuel circuit. Good, good. Yeah, plastic you've got. Why are you carrying oil up there? You shouldn't be able to unload it anywhere. Plastic. Plastic, plastic, plastic. Circuit there. So Airfields South. Load crude. Get rid of that even. Unload oil. Load up on that. North, you can unload that. Only load fuel. Only, yeah. So everything's set correctly. financially you're crap because you've been doing the stupid things. Food processing. Yeah, we can definitely build some food around here. Could be a little circuit there. Alright, starting to get goods pile up here, starting to get plastic pile up here. You a plastic ship. I want to know what you're carrying, please. 8 fuel, that's fine. Flying Scotsman. Just sounds exciting. We try and fly plastic up there. What options do we get on airfields now? $5 mil, Jesus. Kind of want to put it down just to see what options I get, but it's also a very expensive thing to put down and not use, but oh well. What can we do? Passenger, passenger, or cargo. So the Vickers. Vickers Victoria. 8. So you'd need a lot of them. Pretty fast. Not sure if it's going to be worth the investment or not. So I'll leave it for the time being. Just see if we can fix this fuel line, plastic circuit. Alright. So you're on the plastic circuit, you've got some fuel. Alright. So that's good, you're going to be dropping it there. You're on the plastic circuit and you're going off that way. Good. You're on the plastic circuit, you've got refined oil to drop at the plastic production place. That's good. Alright, so basically I want to make sure that this thing... How many are on the plastic circuit? I think there's too many. I think we want to put a few more. Damn. Another 2. Airfields south, right? Yep, that's good. They're both going towards a start, basically. Right, you. Drop off for your refined oil, please. You better not pick up anything else other than plastic. Could have picked up more plastic. Why did you not do that? Oakhampton South, 100% plastic. Like leaving it for the next guy doesn't seem to make sense, buddy. Alright, now next thing I'm going to do is save up for another train. And we'll start creating some train lines here. So here to here. Coal to steel. Alright, and then, whoops, it shouldn't be an S, it should be an R. And then new line here to here. Iron ore to steel. Alright, so you can be that funky color, and yep, you're going to be there. Good. And then coal. You're color coal, and you're going to go line 2. Where the hell is that train? Alright. So I'm going to switch it over once it's passed, and then I'm going to duplicate it and put it on a different line. Now, the other thing that we'll want is some signals. There. Chuck it there, so that way I can move up to there, but not go any further. I think that's how it's going to work. Can I loan a whole heap more now? They're expensive. Cool, 14k, that'll work. Alright, once this is dropped off, then we'll change it so that it will hopefully lose us less money. Or not lose us money, that'd be good. I would be happy with that situation. So this is going to be really doing short lines. Cool. Now, your new line is going to be coal to steel. Right, and then on our coal to steel line, pause, go find you, you're going to go iron ore to steel, please. If you're smart, you'd go out that way, but you're not going to do that, are you? No. Wait for you to go past maybe and come out this way. Yeah, okay. At which point, these lines are now redundant. I'm going to get rid of them to reduce our, sorry for all the noise, to reduce our maintenance cost. Hopefully this is going to improve our financial situation somewhat. With our rails. good. We're getting plastic up here. Getting some goods produced and being picked up. Still having to carry some oil around. Am I just producing too much oil for it to take? It always seems to reserve a little bit there. Can I improve your storage somehow, please? Even then, it's not picking up. Why do you think you need to keep carrying oil? Betting it's that. What I might do, line manager, go to here, our plastic circuit. I really don't want to do this because I think it's going to hurt the profitability of everything. I'm going to get rid of Louthport as a destination here. It's only going to be Louth North. Wondering if any of that is now carrying plastic. I mean, oil. Yeah, that seems to have gotten rid of their oil, so yeah. It's getting confused by thinking it needs to carry oil up there to deliver to the refinery here, and really that's not what we want to have happen. So that's a little bit unfortunate that we can't mix up the line. That looks like a bug to me, because I've specified that I don't want it carrying oil to that point. You can't unload it there. So it just storing it in its hold and thinking hopefully he'll change his mind doesn't make sense. Alright, we're starting to get some plastic here. I think we want to up the transport. We are Northwest plastic, yep, 1, 2, 3. Just going to duplicate those again, that should be plenty. And then we'll go find that goods. We are. We can add a few more. Try to stack up a few, which is good news, don't get me wrong. Have a ridiculous amount. Oh. Let's go look at the condition of everything then. Local bus. Alright, you need replacing. So you're one of these guys, right? Let's French military transport. Carry more, less. with a Schneider. You're good, you're good, you're good. Steel circuit doesn't have anything. Oh, of course it doesn't, yep. I want to delete those lines eventually. You're fine. You're bad, but we'll wait until you're very bad because you're expensive to replace. You're bad, yeah. Good, good. Mediocre. Oh. You're all bad, but oh, you're all very bad. Alright. So crude to Dunwich West. Yeah. We'll replace you all. Fresh ones. Dunwich fuel's all fine. Food shuffle. Need to be replaced soon. You're bad. Cause I'm bad, you know it. Yeah, you guys definitely need to be replaced. Newcastle Docks with you. Yoga. Not bad, but not bad enough. Cool, alright. Yeah, okay, we're definitely getting plastic building up here. So let's fix that plastic sort of situation here. 2, 3, 4, 5, duplicate again. Yeah, getting to the point where it is storing up, and it's a matter of shipment now. So I think that will be the goods to Louth line. 2, 3, 4, 5. Duplicate. Alright, so let's see if this change has made a difference to our profitability of our trains. Yep. Our train on this very short run is profitable. Let's look at the other one. Yeah, it's made a massive difference now that it's just doing a shorter full run, even if there's not a return, that's fine. We are getting good things happening. And then finally on this train here, you're not profitable, but you are necessary for other things to be profitable. So I'm taking that as a kind of a necessary evil. And at the moment, I think it's all around just still not carrying full loads. Because this will produce, at the moment, up to 200, right? But our demand, yeah, until this upgrades, then we're not going to have a need. For some reason it thinks that it's producing more than it is shipping. As far as I can tell, we are shipping plenty. Who else needs goods? Don't. Oh, we'll have to check out how that thing's going as well. here, or to Maltby, or up to, yeah, okay, a few places. Saying it's have a problem with producing more than it's shipping, but between all the trucks we're picking it up, we're not stacking it up here. These guys are running a little bit empty, and we're certainly not at 100% satisfaction here. I don't understand. 51, 79. Then where are they all disappearing to, buddy? Falling off the back of a truck? What? Alright, so, but that has made our railroad profitable, just not very much. We also have a $30 million loan, which is costing us a fair bit. It's costing us $250,000 a year. And so, seeing as we've got 20 million bucks at the moment, we're gonna knock that down. And reduce the amount of interest that we're paying. Still surprised Oakhampton has not expanded. I mean, it feted everything at once. What's happening here as well? What ended up happening with this particular line? Let's go to line analyzer. It's our mixed transport. It is a loss. I reckon that's just because of local transport here. Can't really cover much. So let's fix that as well and put in some buses. Oh, we've got new streets. That's exciting. Ooh, bus lane. Alright, so buildings. We go bus tram stop. Bus stop here. And then we're gonna go down here, along here, into the shopping district. Along the industrial district. Right, so new line. Start here, there, there. B. Dunwich Circuit. And then let's go to our depot, buy some vehicles for it. We'll get the Schneiders on it, I think. Buy 6 of them. Off you go. Now, what I'm hopeful is that the circuit will. Oh, we've even got high rises here. Anyway, I'm hoping that the circuit is going to join up those two public transport lines and make it more of a feasible sort of let's go between Newcastle under Lyme and this other place by a boat. Maybe it won't. If nothing else, giving this place a public transport system seems to make sense anyway. Let's look at the movement of things. Yeah, we've only really got one dude making a trip. That's why it's so unprofitable. We've got nothing really going back to Newcastle upon Lyme. If it was demanding fuel, that would be ideal, because then I could just chuck it back up the line. We've got cogs in common in terms of demands. Or machines, I think they're termed. What I could tell it to do is drop off bricks, but then that's another one way. We've got nothing to, again, still return back up the line. Food is another thing they have in common. Yeah, so if I started producing food and getting into Dunwich, that could work. Start doing some long distance transport here. So this is fastest. Then these guys will carry more. I think we'll go with carry more with the basically setting up a commute line here. At the moment we've got a fair bit of private traffic coming in. Then I think what I want to do is get some bus tram stops. And then just do a local pickup point. 1, 2, 3. So here, 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 here. circuit. Alright, last thing before we call it a day. And then we will move on because it has been too long playing and we need to do something else. Cool. Alright, that's set up. So we're getting some stuff happening, which is good. We've got some profitable roads. We've even got a profitable railroad, which I'm really surprised about. In fact, it's making us as much money as road, and water is making us tons. So water is definitely the way to start, it seems, when you're on hard mode, because the margins will be a lot better. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. If you want to see more, then drop me a follow. If you don't, then don't do that. Either way, I appreciate everyone watching. My name's Spooks, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye now.